Good morning. It is 4:55 and I don't feel too bad. I do feel my calves are a little sore, but not too bad. This morning I have an 18-kilometer run, which is 11.2 miles, so not super far, but it is considered my long run of the week. So this is the run where I practice fueling during the run. So every 30 minutes, I'm going to try to take a gel. Gels Christy has for me are like 30 or 40 grams of carbs each, so I'll show you that in a second. I have found that having one of these in my water helps a lot. So this is like an electrolyte packet, but it also has some carbs in it. So this one has like 500 milligrams of sodium and 16 and a half grams of carbs. So one of my bottles of water, I have this in there, so I get some carbs just as I'm drinking, but also that sodium helps to keep me from like feeling like that cramping in the side of my like abs. This Gatorade powder, this is 24 grams of carbs for every scoop. So I put enough of this in one of my bottles of water to get 40 grams of carbs. So one of my bottles of water will have 40 grams of carbs. The other bottle is going to have 16 and a half grams. But I added some of the Gatorade powder to this as well to like round it out to 40. So just in my fluids, I'm going to have 80 grams of carbs. And let me show you the packets. So there's 3 gels, and I'm going to take one every 30 minutes. So I'm expecting to be running for about 2 hours. So take one every 30 minutes. These are 41 grams of carbs, 30 grams and 30 grams. This one has caffeine in it. So this is usually the first gel I take in the run. So after the first 30 minutes, I'll take this one. So that's 30, 60, 100 plus the 80. So that's like 180 grams of carbs for the run. I think that should be good for me. I think it's around like 70 grams of carbs you want to take every hour. So that's 140. Getting used to consuming 180 because on the marathon, I'm gonna have to be taking in a lot of carbs during the run. The point of taking in carbs during your run is to just keep you going. Like your body is gonna pull carbs as the primary source of fuel on the run. And so right now it's like best practice, like every 30 minutes. Like if you're going to be running for more than 90 minutes, then you probably want to be fueling. So I know this is going to be a 2-hour run. So we're just practicing.
So my run today is a lot shorter. I only have 6 miles. So I still like to eat something even on my short runs. That'll range anywhere from 30 to 50 grams of carbs. So today I have 6 miles and I'm going to have some dried mango. I already ate 1 piece, so I had 3 pieces of dried mango and a Rice Krispie treat and of course coffee. So this is 50 grams of carbs today, which is fine. For me, having something before I run, like an hour or 2 before I run, this makes me feel like I do have some fuel, some energy for the run. On like truly easy runs that are like 30 to 45 minutes, you could get away without eating anything. And just run on an empty stomach. But I really believe like once you get to that hour mark and you feel like you're putting in some effort, you should really eat something so that you can actually put the right amount of energy and effort into the runs.
Okay, so we got a running outfit of the day. This John G shirt that I got from REI used. So it's $20, so I'm happy about that. This fupa that I stole from Christy, used, so I got for free. I got my running flasks. Christy bought me these Pacebreaker 5 shorts from Lululemon, which I love that short. Like that's like the Pacebreaker 5s, the linerless, are like the best shorts for exercise ever. And that's it. So let's get going. Christy decided to make us take a detour. She's got 6 miles. So she's like, we'll go this way. It'll be 3 miles out. And then 3 miles back. And then I can go home and drink tea and coffee, and you gotta keep going south. You don't get to stop at 6. You gotta do 11.2.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh no.
At least I can do the first section.
What's that?
So it's better to do some of the miles with somebody than doing it all alone, though.
Yeah, with friends. That's the power of friendship.
Well, I did up until really now, like I've done a lot of the running by myself.
Yeah.
And so it is nice to like do some runs with somebody, especially this early. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable running by myself this early with it this dark. So
Yeah.
it is good.
Well, that was the point of learning to run and training, was she was going on these long runs by herself and, you know, having to do so much stuff by herself, and I'd just be at home resting and enjoying my life. So happy. But it's like, well, I'll learn to do it. I'll get good at it enough to be able to at least keep up with her sometimes. So on her slow runs, I can keep up with her. But on her fast runs, she leaves me in her dust.
And it's nice not to be lonely. So at least now, like, yeah, like I can do half of the long run with you since we're on different schedules.
I like being lonely. I'm comfortable with loneliness.
4 miles and 2 more for me. And 7 more for you.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
This is the worst.
The McDonald's sign is right there. It's glowing in the distance. And if you want to go have a big breakfast over there.
Oh, the deluxe breakfast is the only good thing on the McDonald's menu. It's so good. Everything else is trash. But the deluxe breakfast with the hotcakes.
Oh yeah.
But then you eat that and you can't eat anything else the rest of the day. That's all your calories right there. So all your fat. So good though. There was one Christmas, I think Christmas Day, Christy and I, it was just the two of us, and we ended up going to McDonald's to get that morning for like big breakfast.
Was it Christmas Day?
Yeah, it was Christmas Day. Yeah. We were remodeling our house at the time, so we didn't have a kitchen. The floor was just bare cement. Yeah, that was a fun Christmas.
It was.
Yeah. Okay, made a quick pit stop at Watchdog, the gym. Sponsored by Watchdog. Stopped here real quick because I had to use the bathroom. We're at 9 kilometers, so I'm halfway done. Christy is finished up, so she's already back at her car, finishing up her 6 miles. So far, the run's been really good. One thing that I've come to appreciate is just, it's okay to stop. Like, I have to go to the bathroom, I stop. I'm still gonna get my 18 kilometers in. So like, if you have to go to the bathroom or you need to stop for water or whatever, just pause your watch. You don't have to like you can have a productive run and still like take breaks. All right, let's get back to this run.
There he goes. Good job. Bye.
Bye, love you.
Love you.
Let's get that man up forward. One thing that's nice about the runs is just getting to see the sunrise, you know, the pre-sky, all that stuff. We'll see if I run into a buddy of mine out here. He used to be a remote client, so his wife, him and his, they watch the channel, so it's always cool. So, and it says Ricky, that's his name, Ricky, that he'll see me from a distance. I'm like, I saw some jack dude that doesn't look like he should be running. And I was like, that's probably Sal. And it's usually me. It's like, okay, cool. I don't mind being one of the jack guys on the trail or on the road running. But yeah, he's done great. He was a remote client. And so he's a prime example of like, find the modality that works for you. Because we tried remote programming, working out in the gym and stuff, and it wasn't for him. You know, he couldn't find the thing to do it. But then he talked to a buddy of his and said something inspiring to him, and I don't remember what exactly was said. So Rick, if you're watching this, go ahead and write in the comments. But he said that's what clicked for him. So he put on his shoes and went for a run, and he enjoys running. And so he's running consistently. He signed up for a marathon. He's lost a ton of weight. So like if you're struggling to exercise, right? Like your motivation's not there, you don't like it, there's probably nothing wrong with you. You just haven't found the form of exercise that matches up with you. 13.5 kilometers. So that's my turning around point. It's 4.5 kilometers back. That'll put me at the 18. Man, my knees starting to feel it. Like every step just hurts. That's just part of it. 2 hours, 7 minutes, 49 seconds, 18 kilometers, so 11.18 miles. Long run done. Felt pretty good overall. Just, man, those last, I would say those last 4 kilometers, like my knees just started bothering me. I don't know what it was. I think just running. Running, certain like joints are gonna hurt or something. And sometimes like something hurts and you just got to keep going because then it passes. So I know that happens with my hamstring a lot. And towards the end, my knees were starting to feel better. But yeah, long runs are tough. 2 hours. What's nuts is as we get closer to the marathon, my long runs are going to get to be like 20 miles. So that's going to be like 4 hours of running. Yikes. Not looking forward to that. But hopefully, when it gets to that point, I'll be back to doing my long runs on Saturdays because, yeah, I still have to go to work this afternoon. So it's tough. But that's it for training for the day. Thanks for following along. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the things. Bye.